God, that was a good save.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. You see, I feel uncomfortable with that. Okay, they said. What is it?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
Well, there's
What
some
is that?
marketing. I don't know. Go ahead. What are they saying?
You're not just going to sit there and watch me, are you?
Depends on what you're going to do.
And they just said, not as soon as I closed my eyes. The first thing they said was such calmness and knowing, I suppose, but they said, you're beginning to really embody, anchor, and truly understand who you are together.
Yes.
Why did you say it like that?
Well, let's keep going.
Okay, so my human went, I'm not sure.
Your
And they just
human.
laughed.
Yeah.
And so then they said that what occurred yesterday, or last evening, was imperative for this knowing to be able to be anchored. I could feel resistance to that. They just told me that the idea that I had for tonight's group is exactly right, and they want me to do that. Right? This was the idea. I thought it was my idea. Clearly, it wasn't.
What is it?
I thought it was my idea. It wasn't. They've just explained it. They just, when I do that exercise of, connect with your own sacred sexuality, your own feminine, your own masculine, that exercise and feel the different frequencies.
Mm.
They've asked me tonight to take the group to 3D, 4D, 5D, and on.
Mm.
To actually consciously feel the difference in the frequency. So apparently, so that we can ascertain in pure consciousness the difference. So
Interesting.
I thought that was my idea earlier on. They just, and then explaining it, I was like, oh, that was dumb of me. It wasn't mine at all. It was theirs that I received.
So I have a question.
Yes.
What is the difference between 3D and 4D?
They want you to experience it. Would we like to do that now?
Sure.
Okay, so they want us to first begin in the 5D frequency.
Begin in the 5D frequency.
Yes. I just went straight to it. It was incredible. So ignite the 5D frequency in self.
Mhm. Mm.
What was that?
That was information.
Okay.
I suppose
So,
it's 5D. Hmm? Yeah. That we're supposed to be doing, we're doing now, doing sessions together publicly, offering sessions together. Not one or the other, but both for individuals and couples. Continue.
okay. So you have an understanding, you feel the vibration and the tone and the frequency and the hertz, like it you feel. You have felt all of that and acknowledged it within your being and your access to that. Would you like more time in it?
No, I got it.
Okay, let's take a jump straight into our 3D frequency, our a 3D dimension, the 3D dimension, our old creation. And let us know when you have arrived. Which I'm finding it quite difficult.
I can't get in.
So I feel the same way.
It's like the 3D is a dome and we're plasma trying to get into
Yeah,
the dome. And I'm trying to like um, dilute, but I can't dilute the plasma. It won't dilute. Um,
yep.
the 3D dome is porous, but the particles, I guess, of the 5D plasma are bigger than the holes. So unless I'm doing something wrong, I can't get in.
I'm exactly the same. So for me, I immediately saw like a plastic dome. And I kept going around thinking there must be a door. There must be like, and I've gone around like two or three times. And then I said to you, this is very difficult. This is a lot more difficult. But how you explained it is better because it's
Hmm.
obviously it's not plastic, but it looked like plastic. But yeah, I couldn't get in either. Okay, so they said, are you understanding this?
Yeah.
And I've gone, yes, oh my God, yes. So, okay, so the next thing they've said, okay, so that's what I'm doing in the circle tonight. So the next thing they said was, um, would you like to visit fourth dimension or any of the fourth dimension possibilities?
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, me too. I went and stood and there wasn't a plastic thing there, but there was a curtain. And they're showing me that I can go there, but I have to be more conscious to get in there. Do I really want to? Do I need to? Or do I want to spend all of my time here now? And I'm still standing here at the other side of the curtain. You said, okay,
No, I said okay because I got what I needed. Or so it's not like a dome. We actually came in as the plasma, self-contained 5D plus plasma, and time, space, identification with the 3D realm. It feels like the astral planes, or what I would call the astral planes, which is what I've always understood to be the space between 3 and 5.
hmm
The space where disincarnated souls that have transitioned can be, because they can't get past the mental plane, right? So they can't go into 5D because they're still overly identifying with their body. But anyway, so we're in, like we're like not shapeless, but yeah, shapeless in terms of like they're not circles, squares, but we're this plasma. It's like an amoeba, and all of that. We're in that realm, but we're not. We're in the realm. It would be like we've entered the realm. They can't see us, but we can see it. They can't enter us, but we can witness them. So
yes.
again, we can't permeate, from the inside out, where the other one was from the outside in. Same thing. It's just the reverse.
But I've got, because there's a curtain, I understand fully I can pull the curtain aside and go in. But do I really want to or need to? Or do I want to put all of my energy now into the fifth dimensional plane?
Yes.
I've said yes to. So a couple of days ago, I observed all of the infrastructure of sacred geometry, like a new set of sacred geometry, ignite within that felt like the network was no longer an external thing only, but it was operative from within. And they're showing me that now all of this is being lit up, and oh my God, this feels amazing. Lit up and activated from within. It is 100% operational.
Mm.
And my womb feels like it's got 1,000 halogen lights in it. It is lighting up like, I don't even know how, like an atomic bomb, like a slow motion atomic bomb. It is lit up in the color of lightning as this, it looks like what I explained the other day, this hexagonal, this honeycomb thing is igniting throughout my entire being. You had a conversation yesterday that ignited this activation, where the gold was found very quickly. My whole body is lighting up in this orgasmic rainbow.
Hmm. It's getting serious.
Yeah, the six has been ignited. The six has been ignited.
Mm.
Six has been ignited. The golden child aspect, that third Trinity energy is fully operational and fully ignited. The hexagonal, it looks like a it looks like a honeycomb thing to you because you're looking from above. But if you look sideways, it's actually six octahedrons.
Mm.
Six octahedrons all connected in as one. From above, it looks honeycomb. From this angle, it's what it is.
Six octahedrons.
Yeah, with all the points joining.
Each, yeah, each octahedron has 8 faces, 8 facets. What does an octahedron, a true octahedron, have? Two
I don't know, but
four-sided
that's
pyramids.
when they're all joined as one, Todd, there's six sides.
Hmm. Yeah,
And this is the mathematics, the equation needed to activate the Trinity, to activate the golden child aspect.
yeah. Each octahedron has 8 faces. You have 6 octahedrons. So there's 6 sides, but
Hmm.
in reality, there's 48, which is 12. Because it's not just the exterior.
Hmm.
One, two,
Okay, I'm not, the shape that I saw, I'm not
six, eight.
understanding, but they said this is a dodecahedron activation within self, becoming whole and complete within self.
No, no, I see it. No, I can see it. There's 6 octahedrons. Each octahedron has 8 sides, but there's 6 that connect, like 6 that are face to face. So you take the 6 from the 48, that's 42, that equals 6. That's a 6. I can see it.
Yes, yeah. So it's that's what I just said. It's the full activation of the frequency, the energy of the six, which is the golden child aspect. So the Trinity has actually been activated
I know.
in each self. Oh, this is every individual around the planet who has reached this frequency is activating their own trinified state.
Which is us. They're us.
This is the fully activated, fully coded activation via our experience.
Mm.
Flow occurs in full face. Any need of announcements, advertising, things like that is of the old way. Pure code moves through like a virus. A virus of love. Do you spend your time and energy on thinking about, writing about, creating energies with? You create into reality. If you're not utilizing that energy, you create nothing. Hose was
What?
showing you the hose. The hose was showing you what was coming. Yesterday, you left the hose on and flooded the people behind you backyard. Today, the next door neighbour showed that to you. Going out, coming in. Going out, coming in.
Mm-hmm.
With experience.
Well, which, mm, which, yeah, the 6 and the 9. She's a 3, contains all 3. And the 6 is the 9. The 9 is the 6. So the thing with the water and the hoses. So I sent you a few emojis, and I was looking for the right emojis. One of them was a 69, but it wasn't a regular 69. It was a 69 horizontal.
Which I believe is actually the star sign of Pisces, the end of the Piscean age.
Hmm.
You know, when all this first came in, this 369 stuff a couple of years ago, do you remember me saying to you that when we achieved what Tesla knew, when we reached that same frequency of 369, then we would be moving towards or creating the 12, which is a 3 again, but it's raising the bar again. So now you
Hmm.
no longer have one man on the planet that understands this,
Mhm.
but potentially millions of people now holding this code.
But they're all us.
Yeah,
That's all that matters. We get it, they get it. And so she's a 3, the mother, 1, splits, becomes 3 ultimately. And the 6 and the 9 are uh, mm,
the 6 is equal parts feminine and masculine. There's just one.
it's deeper than that. That's human verbiage. So we can understand like the chakras.
Yes, that's right. That's the
S-
intel I would
s-
give, so I could understand.
No, I'm saying the 6 and the 9. Okay, so when she initiates, she's creation. So we know she splits, but ultimately there's ends up the 1 becomes 3. And then from there, the 6. The 6 is the next number. The 6 is the golden child, which is all of it. It's a 3 in a different form, right? So the 1 splits. They come back together, they make the 3 bursts is 6. So it actually doesn't go in the pattern that started it. It becomes a golden child. The 6 uh, is the 9. The 9 is, supposedly the masculine, but the 6 9 is like an infinity sign, and from that it bursts the 12, which is her again. I can see this. I can't explain it, but I can see it and I can feel it and I can understand how it functions in the physical. So, we can kind of laugh about it, or maybe it's ironic. The 69, right? That's a horizontal 69. It's not a vertical 69. And from that, it begins again, right? That's where we're at. This
Yeah,
is where we're at. So now that the 6, which you said 3, 6, 9, 3 March, 6 summer, 9 September, what's being birthed in the 12th month is her again in a multiplistic way, though. But it's
yes.
still her.
Yes, but it's a her who now knows and remembers that she contains him and them.
Hmm.
She doesn't exist without all of it, and all of it
Right,
doesn't exist without her.
right.
It's the point of oneness.
Mm.
So it's rebirthed, and now it's at a new frequency, and you've got millions of people around the planet all doing this at this time, and this was the gift that you all created for yourselves. Each one becomes a part, becomes the whole. So when I first laid down, I felt this energy, pushing in at me, and it couldn't come in. And I said, I can feel something coming, but they pointed out, and I didn't get to talk about it because there was too much information coming in, but they pointed out that the only blockage is me. It was
Mm-hmm.
like a round veil or something I had, stopping it from coming in, and it simply dropped away, I guess.
Mm.
I can't even remember what happened. I know my womb blew up into like a slow motion atomic bomb, all lit up in the color of lightning. God, there was a thing on Facebook yesterday where somebody posted that 144,000 lightning strikes were felt. I don't know if it was the Gold Coast or Brisbane in a 24-hour
Mm.
period. And I looked at that and I went, there's code. 144,000 lightning strikes were recorded in somewhere in Queensland in exactly 24 hours. 144 is a 9 and 24 hours is a 6. And I saw it.
Mm. That's interesting. So 144 times 2 is 288 times 3 is 432, which 432 hertz is the Earth's harmonic frequency.
Now achieved.
That's the original. In the 40s, they changed the hertz of music. Any music played on the radio, any music recorded was recorded at 440. So people have talked about it. But so it's achieved, it's realigned, like original blueprint, original
Yeah,
template.
we've achieved the original alignment. Yeah, perfect.
Mm.
We, as in humanity,
Mm.
those who have wanted this or worked on this it's been achieved. Oh my God, they just showed me my mother's trip back to Adelaide and all the drama and chaos and being taken through all the back rooms and the airport and everything. They said, look at it like a sitcom. There's nothing personal to take about anything when you can see it for the cute little script that it is.
Mm. Mm.
I'm watching the Vesica Pisces move in, move out, move in, yeah, like it's an operational, active, operating tool.
It's cosmic copulation, otherwise known as fucking.
No, but I'm being shown that it's a permanent feature we can actually utilize intentionally
Mm.
for creation. It's not just a symbol out there that I've seen in a book. It's within our field,
It's
our
activated.
fields. Yeah, that's activation. Thank you.
Mm.
Yes.
No.
What was that?
Mm. Hmm?
What
Yes.
was that?
Mm.
No longer concerned with who you were, but present in who you're becoming, being. So this is a conscious activation of the Trinified Self, the Trinity energy, the Trinity frequency. Some things just seem so far-fetched. Okay, so they said, and this is the individual activation. If you choose, you will experience this at the beginning of the year as a union, sacred union activation. Oh my God. Couldn't even say those words. Union. Oh dear. Trine. What's the word? Triune or trine union. A trinified union.
What happened? What happened?